p.m. in India. We shall start our session number 182, and topic of discussion today is spiritual sky, drop the baggage and fly high. This topic I have selected because last week we discussed, I think Vikas, you asked the explain more about baggage. Vikas?
Yes, Guruji. I was there.
Okay. Okay, all right. So, so we'll give it a more elaborate explanation of that. Okay, Vikas has come. Vikas, that you asked for the drop the baggage, what is
Yes.
meant by baggage, etc. So today's topic will go into detail. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
of that one. All
Thank
right.
you.
Fine. So, by the way, any one of you can ask and request for any topic, and then we will definitely we will discuss about that. We can have a session on that because we are doing the weekly sessions, so we can discuss about 52 topics in a year. Yeah, Suman, you raised your hand, or it is you would like to say
Sir,
something?
are you asking the topic for today or for some other day?
No, no. You just post it into the group. So in the WhatsApp, can we have a detailed discussion or some explanation on some particular topic? Then we'll pick it up and we'll announce in some next session, some other. Not today. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. And today about baggage, does it something related with health also?
Now today you read the what is posted into the group. That is the topic for today.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this in general, what I'm saying is this is the we are learning session. Awareness and understanding are the two wings of our the spiritual journey, and that we need to grow in awareness and also understanding. So this all of you know it, but I'm just repeating it so that anybody new they understand the context of it. So learning the understanding, like developing the understanding, that is also important on the spiritual path. Blindly following something, or because it is written in so and so scriptures, or somebody is telling these things to be done, there is no place in actual spirituality. Spirituality is a path of truth, path of light, path of awareness. We need to know, if we do something, there should be, must be there some reason to do it. Okay, it is about understanding the reason, and that is more important, because once we understand the logic, understand the meaning, then it is internalized. And before that, it is just an intellectual exercise. It is just like some information temporarily stored in the memory. So that is not good enough for walking the spiritual path. Yeah. So millions have tried. It is, you cannot read through an enlightenment. Like by reading books, maybe you have read 1,000 books. People sometimes they tell me, I am very much interested about spirituality, and I in my house I have got about 500 books, or I have so many videos I have watched. None of them will be actually contributing to your own enlightenment, because it is experiential. It is not at all intellectual. Doesn't matter even if you have read 5,000 books, still that's not good enough for an enlightenment. But a person who is in a village, never read any book, never seen any video whatsoever, can get enlightened. And it is just a need of the awareness and understanding. It is not necessary to talk about it and all. This awareness level and this the Brahmagyan, whoever can, you can express it into words, they are called masters. They can actually do that. But what I'm saying is listening to that will not be, good enough for getting into the walking the spiritual journey. But satsang is needed where it is, if you receive some knowledge from the masters, I'm just quickly touch upon the difference between, what is the difference between, I'm watching a YouTube video and one so-called master, spiritual master is telling, what is the difference? Difference is that those, where whatever you get through media or some Google University, etc., those are information, just information. But if you listen to some masters, spiritual masters, then all of your higher bodies, there will be parallel communications going on. It is all energy transfer, energy, that communication. Words may be few, but meaning will be transferred. Those are not possible if you do it or read some book or do it in the video and all those things. So that is, it is important to attend in the satsang. The company of the wise ones can be a big help, not because what the words they said, because of the vibration they create, the love energy of the creation they invoke, and they communicate by different layers, like in the pranic body and pranamaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, and all this anandamaya kosha, all are this parallelly that the transfer takes place, and that's why it develops that the pure knowledge. It is obtained, and then we go walk our path. Okay. Anyway, so let us come to today's topic. It is first is about spiritual sky. Drop the baggage, fly high. So let us start a little bit from the fly high. Then we come to baggage, and then come to the spiritual sky. Okay, that is, which is for understanding. That will be. Let us put it in that sequence. Flying high. Okay, so it is said that for the knowledge, normal knowledge also, it is, people often say that there is a saying called sky is the limit, because there is no end to accumulating knowledge or become knowledgeable. This is the ocean of things are available, and more you learn, more you realize how less you know in this, even in this world. Forget about higher dimensions and etc. So it is, sky is the limit. Is that means if you basically it means if you look at the sky, okay, it looks blue in the daytime and the dark in the nighttime, etc. So, but it actually this sky is aiming towards infinite, because there is no higher side of the sky. There is no ceiling on the sky. The blue sky we see just as a refraction. Whoever has read physics, they know why it is blue. Sky is blue. Otherwise, sky has no color. It is infinite space. So sky is the limit means it is basically you aim for infinite. Like whatever you know, still there is a provision to know more. And so that is what it is meant by the sky is the limit. Means there is no limit. Basically, that's what it means. Even in my organization, our CEO was giving giving an address, and the CEO is telling that I don't believe that sky is the limit. Your mind is the limit. How beautifully said. Because all the limitations are created by our mind. If you remove those mind's limitation, you are exposed to the infinite possibilities. That's what it means. Okay. So how beautifully it is said that you remove the obstacles. Who is this creating the obstacles? Our mind is creating the obstacles. If there is a limit, that limit is imposed by our mind. And those limitations are our baggages. Those baggages are like, which pulls us down. Like, because of, like, if you have a heavy baggage, you cannot walk properly. So that you have to say that always travel light, so that you can move around quickly and all. If you have too many luggage, you will be sluggish, and maybe you need additional help. You have to arrange for that. For the timing is needed, effort is needed. Maybe you have to pay more money to the porter and all. Maybe you have to get some kind of carrying trolley or something, whatever. So those are the things you need to do, because your journey will be sluggish because you are carrying too much baggage. But if you optimize the baggage, if you select properly, choose properly, a lightweight baggage, then you can travel much longer, and you are well prepared for that. Even whoever got climb the mountain or go in the trekking in the high altitude in the college time, I used to do that. They are always preferred to have so much enough luggage what you can carry at your back, not more than that. So you have to just choose very selectively, because this high altitude, there's a lot of cold there. So you need to carry some heavy woolen or something of that nature so that you don't get affected by that. So plus all your whatever clothes and food items, and if you have some kind of ointment, medicines, all those things, socks, gloves, caps, everything you have to carry. Yeah, but everything, but still in the backpack should not be so heavy that you cannot walk, because the purpose of the trekking and get ruined. So I remember, because I was that time 49 kg weight so in the college days, and I walked very fast. I used to walk very fast that time. I was almost, well, I had time, I reached to the destination. Walk very fast. One of the prime thing I have to do is I select very few things. I don't get affected by cold that much. So I don't carry too many of woolens. Rather than wind used to affect me, I take a wind cheater, which is not a very heavy item. So whatever the sweater pullover, you put one wind cheater and that takes care of it. So I used to manage with all these kind of things. But my backpack was about 11 kg, and that's enough. That's it. So it is very lightweight, and people used to carry 20 kg and all those kind of things. So a lot of things they think, I may need this, I may need that, I may need that. So no, nothing of that thing. I used to cut short all those things. I used to work very like 9 kg, 11 kg maximum. So that helps me to walk faster. So that's what the same thing here. So if you carry too much of baggage, your journey will be slow. So metaphorically, this journey is about our spiritual journey. So the baggage, the nature of baggage will be different. Definitely, it is not a physical baggage or how many clothes you have and what are the personal items you have. It is not about that. So what are those? Those are the last week we touched upon that from where the Vikas has asked the question. So those are our conditioning. From our childhood conditioning, we taught certain things, and maybe those things are no longer valid, but we stick to that. We may have some kind of superstition, or maybe cultural conditioning. Something is done in culture, there's no use. It is time to go. Time to go, no disrespect. I'm not saying you have to fight against that. What I'm saying is just leave it there. Just no need to carry it with you, means no need to follow those kind of things. So just let it be there as they are. No need to teach anyone, preach anyone. You don't follow, because you evolved from that. So that is the kind of thing. Maybe so many norms, so many things are unnecessary. Okay, so those need to go. Those are your baggages. So all types of conditioning. Your belief system is a major baggage. Okay, unless until we drop our belief system, so nobody can go any higher than that, because belief system will drag you down. Our Guruji Prem Nirmalji says, explain this a beautiful way. We was telling that if you believe that you are not enlightened, then you are not. If you believe you are you are enlightened, you are not enlightened. Again, because enlightenment is dropping the belief system altogether. Belief system ka pare, it is beyond that. So if you believe that you are enlightened, then it has not happened to you because you're still having some belief system remaining you. See? So these are one major baggage that we carry, and we need to drop that. Yeah. So our belief system, because unknowingly it controls us. We know what are the blind spots are. Blind spots means I don't know that I don't know. Many things we are doing it unconsciously. We never, addressed it. We never addressed it face to face, and try to reason with it with the truth. So, with respect to the truth, we never is to weigh that. So we keep on continuing because मेरा दादा परदादा सबने किया मुझे भी करना पड़ेगा. Not necessarily. Everybody does in back home. In our country, everybody follows that. So what? So you be the exception. So Mahatma Gandhi said, "Na, be the change you wanted to see in the world." Na? So you are the pioneer. You change yourself first. Okay, start with you. Anyway, so those kind of things, if after weighing also you think it is useful for you, then of course you keep it. That's okay. All whatever is there we learned earlier, all are bad. I am not saying that. Don't misunderstand. What I'm saying is most of them are not judged by yourself. You are carrying somebody else's some idea, concept, or rules, regulations, and bindings, and just following that. That may not be useful, and that is why you need to address that, because those are hindrance to your own growth. No, because those are baggage. They pull you down. So much heavy baggage. Okay, what are the other baggages? Another major baggage is your karmic entanglements. Okay, you never know what are the kind of karma you did in the past lives and even earlier these lives, and in the law of karma, ignorance is not an excuse. Yeah, ignorance is not excuse in any law, by the way. Yeah, you can say I was not aware of it. Doesn't matter. You still have to do that. Suppose you don't know what is the law of gravity and you jump from the 10-story building, it doesn't mean that say, oh, no, you don't know, so you should not fall. You will stay there. No, you will fall and die. As simple as that. Law shall apply. Okay. Anyway, so these are the baggages, and little bit higher, finer baggages are. Last week I touched upon that. Your idea of yourself, like history, his story, like human, what are the need for the human, purpose of human being, what we should be doing, we are programmed about it. Whatever you claim that it is your own analysis may not be. You may be taught it was in your subconscious that is coming out. It is not the truth. That means even your idea about yourself may be contaminated. It is not the truth. What you think of yourself, what you are, that is also contaminated. Okay. So it has to be, so those are all our baggages. So it has to be way in the light of the truth, in the light of awareness. This has to be seen, and then only truth will reveal itself. It is not with respect to this and that. It will just reveal itself, and that's it. You are aware of it, finish. That's all. Okay, that takes away your baggages. So this is about the baggage, and now what is the approach we need to do? First, in this respect, to fly high means going to the higher. Why we need to higher? Because sky is the limit. It is infinite. We are in the traveler of something which is infinite. So we have to go as high as possible in this lifetime. In this, you see, the eagle is the bird. All birds can fly, most of them. And the eagle flies at the maximum. So if you take the approach of an eagle, so even the UAE, the national bird is eagle. You see, even our ADNOC, the company I'm currently in, Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, their logo is also eagle. Blue color eagle. That's a national bird here. But eagle has very specific characteristics. It can fly a very high, and you can just glide upon there. Like it doesn't need to run around here and there too much. It takes a flight, go very high, and just little bit glide there, and from there it can have an eye on the ground. It can exactly see where the food is or everything. For that, you need not to only at the time of hunting it comes down. So suppose it is hunting a fish from a water lake, so then identify the fish from there, they come here, catch the fish and go up again. This is the he has a just very strong wings to fly high, but it doesn't unnecessarily waste the energy in going from here to here, one tree to that tree, here to there, and there. No need unnecessary business. The low lying birds, they do all those kind of things. Too much busy for nothing. Too much talking, too much moving around. If you see the normal small birds, anywhere you go, like they're doing this, busy without business and a lot of chatting. Eagle doesn't do that. Okay, you just go alone. It doesn't even need a big group to fly. Just alone, takes high, and a very majestic type of bird. When we have to learn from this kind of eagle, because your spiritual journey is a lone journey. Whether you like it or not doesn't matter. But your journey is unique. You are alone in the path. Nobody else is there in that path and cannot be, will not be. Okay, nobody else will be there in your path. You are alone. That's why you have to develop this capability yourself. You cannot hire some flight from here and there to go there. You cannot do that. Or hire a pilot or a helicopter to do your job. You have to do alone. So that's why it is important to strengthen your wings. And the wings are your awareness and your understanding. And which direction you will fly, that is your attitude of gratitude. That is your radar. Like a bird, that is the one. Anyway, this part I have already told many times. Okay, let us come back to eagle. See, what happens is on earth, we see a lot of chaos, a lot of things, a lot of tussle and this and that going on. Every other day some issue comes, like a storm. So if you are a bird into this, on just sitting on a tree, and say suddenly your storm came, and it has been all your whatever nest has been wiped off and things like that, and you got hurt or whatever. But you know what eagle does when storm comes? It goes so much high, even beyond the cloud. Then storm passes below, it doesn't touch the eagle. When everything is over, then they come down. That's it. Okay. So this is the approach, we need to take. We need not to be struggling with these winds and this and all. You have to just pass by. Let this thing pass by, whatever the storm it is. So you need not to be in the mud on the ground, so that you get mud, you get flood, you get high wind. Even other creatures will come and attack you and throw some mud at you. No need. You just fly high. Yeah. Okay. So you get untouched with the so-called gandagis of this kind of world. Okay. So that is the approach. That is what we need to learn from the bird like eagle. Okay. Now, next point is purpose of life and how take our unique flight. How to take two to be added there. Okay. All right. Now let us. I hope you understand that the physical part of it. Now let us go a little spiritual about it. Our the spiritual journey. We take birth in our this in the human body for self-realization, to realize ourselves experientially. So we are already, we are universal consciousness, individual parts of itself as a soul consciousness. And soul consciousness has given a journey, which is soul's journey, life after life, different types of lives in the mineral kingdom, then plant kingdom, then animal kingdom, then last human, and then human, normal human to human being, and the spiritually evolved, and then finally it marches back to the creator. So that is the purpose of the whole life, just to have experience and enough experience to go back and merger with the source. So that is the whole journey altogether of that. So ultimate purpose of self-realization. You realize that you are that. So means it means in each and individual I am that. Soham. Okay. And those realizations are on the spiritual path. So those are the spiritual path, and more we realize with awareness and understanding these two wings I told, and then more we grow spiritually, and then more we are nearer to our goal of the purpose of life, where we came from on the planet Earth. Yeah. So this is so purpose is always, no matter whatever you are aware or not aware, you don't know, it doesn't matter. All of us, our goal is march back, complete our journey on the planet Earth, and leave this dimension, leave planet Earth, and merge it back to our soul consciousness, then merge it back to the universal consciousness. That is the so-called liberation, moksha, or ultimate the path. That is the purpose. So here we come on the planet Earth all about experiences, and those experiences should lead us to our self-realization, not other way around. Most of the time, what happens is that rather than self-realization, going towards that, suppose we have some good qualities. Yeah. Suppose we have the helping attitude. I'm just giving for examples to understand what I'm saying. So you earn, maybe previous lifetimes you earned the quality. Most of the people on the planet Earth are selfish, but you have selfless capabilities you develop. So now what happened in this lifetime, you are doing it, you try to, help people, and many people are taking advantage of you and they're cheating you. One point of time you may realize, what is the point? People are cheating me, and I'm not getting rewarded for my this whatever my selfless character or helping nature. Oh, get rid of it. No use. I'll be also selfish now and onwards. Who cares? In this moment, the moment you take the decision, you failed into this process. Okay, if whatever you gain, it is not because somebody else does it wrong to you. It is important, irrespective of that, to maintain your good qualities, what you believe in. Believe means earlier stage believe, and later on you imbibe the qualities. Whatever you count on, good qualities inside all of us, we have an instrument. We know what is right, what is wrong, or what is the truth and what is not true. We know that. So, but if you change yourself, the moment no matter what the instigation is, maybe you got cheated, you got suffered, and whatever, those are the tests. Okay, you failed the test, so you become another one of them. So irrespective of whatever is happening to you, if you can retain that quality, you might have, as I mentioned a little earlier, you have earned the quality lifetimes of different processes. You purify yourself, you be better version of yourself, you become a good person. Something happened wrong, or somebody has treated you badly, or something as you didn't, whatever you deserve, you didn't get it, or whatever it is, whatever be the reason. You said, I'm not doing that, I'll be this. So you choose then to take U-turn and go towards the negative directions. So again, you have to come and do another few lifetimes to get rid of that and go in the right direction. If you get in touch with some master and all, they can guide you. They can show you the path. Okay, it is not about a business. Okay, it is not about a give and take. That I haven't got it. Why should I give it? Okay. So those kind of things are coming from your lower versions of yourself. It is not a higher version of yourself. Higher version of yourself will know that you are neither taker nor giver. You are an instrument. Whatever is coming, it doesn't belong to you. You just connected it. It is flowing through you. Allow it to flow. That's all. If it is to be, if it is to a love, say, you are not taking love and giving love, then you are there. Somebody cheated you in love, then you thrash back and create some life hell to the other person. It is not that. You failed into that. When you elevate yourself from the mundane so-called love, then you get connected to the pure love. When you're open that, the pure love will flow through you. People will get attracted to you. You will not utilize anyone. I mean, you will not utilize means you will not misuse this kind of attraction. Because by the time you will be powerful enough to handle that kind of energy, those will transform somebody's lives, many people's lives. Because you are an instrument, you are emitting that vibration, pure love vibration. Your company will be sought. Your company will be healing for somebody else. Because you opened up a channel and it is flowing through you. You are embodiment of love. And that is what is needed into this planet Earth. You need to do anything. You need to do some special service or special things. And people say, give me some special mantra and special practice and special. Forget about all special. Drop all the special. That is your mindset. You just express the love you are getting. That's it. Be open to receive. Yeah. So like you are receiving and your channel should be open. But if your channel is blocked, like the container, if you hold it upside down, then nothing you can collect. So you open up yourself to receive the grace, receive the love, and you just automatically it will pass on through you. Whatever thing you do, whatever thing, it doesn't matter what you are talking, So you say that, can you give me a cup of tea? In that also, people who are receiving, they will receive pure love. Because earlier part I mentioned, it is not about the verbal communication, multiple layers, the energy is being transferred. You will get that love energy from there. And also, it can be done. The masters, they do Shaktipat, and there are different techniques to pass on that as well. But even any kind of communication, if you connect to any master, you will receive that pure love. Many of our members, they privately they tell me that the moment I start hearing your voice, automatically tears comes in my eyes. I don't know what happens to me. Okay, I means it is nothing that has been discussed. We can dukh bhari kahani ki bechara mar gaya, so that you will cry. No, you're crying because you are higher level of your love you are receiving, so that you are overwhelmed with it. And that is itself is a healing, that is itself is empowering, that is itself will find out that one. When you, one point of time, you will no longer need anybody else to help you to do that. And that method, when you be able to connect, that is called self-love. In ours, we have a session on that. You have the mantra and everything, it can connect. Instantly you can connect it, and you can start being the embodiment of love. So that is actually the purpose of human life of planet Earth. So from the human doing to become human being, and you become the embodiment of pure love. That is what is the purpose. of the human existence of the planet. That is the lesson we need to learn here. That is what we came here for. But you forget about that. Something wrong happens in our life. We say, "That tariki, ye to faltu hai." I wasted so much of time, so much of effort, learned so many things, but still bad thing is happening to me. Yeah. So why should I follow this? Then your ego wins. Your ego convinced you, in this case, logically, the spiritual path is not worth pursuing. That's what is happening if that happens. So, irrespective of whatever injustice happened to you, irrespective of whatever wrong anybody has done to you, irrespective of your experiences, bad, negative experiences, if you still stick to your original acquired goodness, then you win. That is your measure of your success onto this planet Earth, because everything else will go, but you become purer. You can, once you completely pure, then you can represent the higher divine entities like a Babaji, Mataji. You can represent that because you are clean enough, good enough, you are selfless enough. Selfishness is not a crime here in this world. It is not against the law, but in the spiritual dimension, it is one of the primary factor. Selflessness. So, to become more on the spiritual quality, we have to learn how to do it for others. Seva bhav. Okay. Because that time, what happened? You are serving to your higher self. It is not between you and somebody else. You see, we are all one. So other people are just expression of yourself, different expression over yourself. Just like, in a day also, not every time your mood is same, right? Morning, later in the morning and noon, afternoon, evening, night, your mood may not same. No? Different, same person. Same here. In the world is a different expression of yourself. It's coming from the same source, like a sun. Amar Jyoti ji gives this example very well. The sun is one, but there may be small mirror pieces are there everywhere. Every piece reflects the same sun. So when we look at the mirror, we look the sun in everywhere, every piece. Exactly the same how it operates into the human being. We came from the same source, but we are in a midst of pieces. Reflection of that passes through us. That is the way to reach to the sun, reach to the original source. That is the path. Okay. So now let us come to that next point. Okay, next point is Planet Earth, a platform to solve collective puzzle for humanity. This part, you listen very carefully. I started explaining about what is our purpose on the planet Earth. But now whatever I'm going to say, listen this very carefully. The fundamental question is, why there is so much chaos on the planet Earth? Why it is so, everything is puzzling. Nothing looks like follow the rule. So many people, they break the rule and they become better off than ourselves. Yeah, we didn't break any rule, so it's a puzzle. Very common question: why the good people are getting punished and bad people are rewarded? Very common question. Everybody has that, sometime or other in a life, or multiple times in a different situations in life. मैं तो किसी का कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ा, मेरा ही देखो बड़ागर हो रहा है, बाकी जो बाकी लोगों से दुश्मनी कर रहा है, ये कर रहा है, चीट कर रहा है, वो लोग बहुत अच्छी तरह से जी रहे हैं. Very common thing. And this is the test that you are undergoing, so that you don't lose your goodness, what I explained earlier. Anyway, now the important one. So what is this puzzle? So now I'm giving you the understanding the puzzle of this world. See, humanity, the creator has created the humanity and it has been given for the self-realization. Through your experiences, you realize yourself. Okay. And that is the way for the final merger to pass this kind of test, so-called, in the planet Earth. The school of the planet Earth. But the school is you have to came here to understand experientially. Knowledge you already have. Nobody comes here, no soul comes take birth for a knowledge. It comes here for the experience. Okay. Now the question is, so many people are trying, so many things are there. Why the chaos in the world is not solving? What is the issue? And whatever we think this is the good world or all these things, even the masters, they talk about the golden era. Where is that? Okay. We don't see anything. So many chaos and all. So now just get the understanding of that. Okay. All of us, we are unique. We are a piece of that puzzle. Think of a two-dimensional picture, maybe 1,000 pieces puzzle. So it has got it's a big picture. There is a multiple pieces. Each piece is unique. The puzzle. I'm sure you know what the two-dimensional puzzle. No, there are three-dimensional also. Two-dimensional puzzle. There's a big picture. All of us. The big picture is our universal consciousness, what we are, truly are. Now, each one of us, each soul consciousness, we are a particular shape and size. We are supposed to fit in a particular place and particular location, particular orientation. All of us have a role to play in this big picture because we are a piece of that puzzle, big puzzle. Now, what we need to do, we need to place ourselves properly. It should be not upside down and rotate. We have to place it properly and locate it in the right place. If all of us can do that, then picture will be complete. But we don't see any picture because it's primarily because none of us, or I should say, most of us in the planet Earth, they are not true to themselves. They exaggerate themselves with their ego and inflated things. They want to project something what they are not. Because of those projections, they don't fit. The picture is not coming because none of this puzzle, means again, most of the pieces are exaggerated. They took so much of masks, so much of inflated and rotated and all those kind of things. They lost what was the actual picture in them. That is why the masters are guiding the humanity to be yourself. Come to your true form so that you are the piece of the puzzle, but get rid of these layers and inflated ego and all those kind of things. Be pure. Once you are pure, then all of us, then we have a unique place. If we reach there, we are with the purity, actual shape and size, the truth, we fit in, and then whole humanity, the whole picture will evolve. And that is golden era. When picture is complete, all of us, we are true to ourselves and we are exactly at the right place. Nobody is bigger or smaller than that, because in a puzzle, there is no such thing called bigger piece, smaller piece. And they are all pieces with the different shapes and sizes. That's fine, but they are important for completing the picture. Even a single piece missing will not make the picture complete. So all of us are important. All of us are valued. It is important to go to our truth, to get the picture what we truly are. Unless until we do that, the picture will never be complete. In the last thousands of years, this puzzle has never been completed because people are not true to themselves. They didn't come to their true self. That's why. lot of shadows and this and projections and all those things. When you shed everything, you come to the truth and picture will be fine. So this is the answer to a very important, long-standing question where the humanity is still in chaos, because people are still running behind the images and the projections, and they project themselves what they are not. Okay. So when the truth comes, truth is Sattam Sivam Sundaram. The truth will reveal that, let all shed will go, and you just come out clean out of that one. So this is about that puzzle of the humanity, and I hope you understand why it is still in chaos. Okay. So the last point and the important point is our starting two words, which is what is spiritual sky. Spiritual sky in the Sanskrit, it is called Chidakash. Chidakash is literally meaning in Sanskrit the space of consciousness, or the Chid Akash means the sky of consciousness. As I told you, that sky is unlimited, and our conscious, same as our consciousness. So Chidakas means it is nothing to do your mind. It is much beyond the mind. It is a level of awareness of the consciousness itself. And this consciousness, our universal consciousness created us, and we have our individual consciousness, which is soul consciousness. Yeah. So in other words, if you like to go into the mind, then it should be the mind of your soul, which is infinite. Or earlier also we have learned about like conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and superconscious mind, which is the background of everything. So you can also say that Chidakas is superconscious mind, which is a background of everything. Okay, so that is called Chidakas. When our ego drops, when all these things drops, the ego-based thing like attachment, desires, and all these things get dropped, we get detached. Then the stillness of our mind comes. Then our consciousness takes over. So then we don't operate from our normal mind, we operate from Chidakas, like a direct from the consciousness. So moment by moment, that we get the guidance, and if we can operate our life, that is enlightened living. That is the highest state possible in the human body. So your spiritual sky is actually your consciousness. So, and that can be reached not by information, not by anything, only through awareness. Okay, your awareness, and you can invoke that by attention. If you give attention to any particular place or thing, then the path from the consciousness opens up and energy flows there. So if you giving a proper attention to something, your channel from the consciousness opens up. Only thing you have to see, that mind is silent. Otherwise, they chatter and create noise in between, and that hinders the process of that. So that is about the spiritual sky. So today's topic, if we summarize spiritual sky, drop the baggage, all these kind of thing, conditioning, karma, ignorance, and all those things has to drop. Then you fly high with the awareness, and with the higher level of awareness, the light of awareness, you reach to that level of, or it is actually infinite, the consciousness level, and then you operate your life from that level, and that is called enlightened living. All right, with this we'll conclude this the learning part, first half. Second half, I think now there is not much time left. So what I will do is the question answer, just keep them with you. I will post another link. So yes, Chaitali, you just do it in the second half. I'm just closing it because I think even less than a 1 minute left in this session, one of first hour session. So please, all of you, join back. I'll post the link into the group and join back. Then we'll have a question answer on this today's topic. All right. Okay. Om Mangalam. All right. I think let us start our question answer session on today's topic. Welcome back, all of you. Still, maybe some joining. I'll be getting them in. So, yes, Chaitali, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, Guruji. Guruji, please explain little bit about the truth. I don't understand the truth. Truth of what is the truth of myself? Whether I mean, what you are trying to explain, truth of myself, true to myself, sorry, true to myself means whether I am a good human being or a bad human being. I mean, I don't understand. Please explain a little bit more about truth.
Okay. Mhm. All right. Any kind of interpretation is not you. Okay. You are neither a good human being or a bad human being. You are what you are. You are unique. Okay. Understanding that you are unique, if you are aware that you are unique and you have a certain characteristic, that is your truth. So who creates the interpret? Now I'm coming explaining little detail. Who creates the interpretation? Your mind, your ego. Ego's job is to make the projection. Most of the time, which you are not, it is projecting some image rather than the truth. So if you can stop your mind activity, if it is not coming from your mind, what remains is the truth. So in that sense, you need not to arrive at the truth. You need not to get into the truth. If you drop your mind activities, truth will reveal itself. Okay, that is it. Like suppose the sky is the truth and the clouds are floating here and there. When the cloud stops or rain stops, open sky is the truth by itself. You need not to bring the sky. You have to just get rid of the black cloud or whatever the things are, the all coverings and things like that, then truth will reveal itself. Same as you, all the versions and images, if you drop, what will remain is the truth. That is true you. So you need to import the truth. Only thing, you allow the truth to express itself. Don't bring too many of interpretations. Am I good? Am I bad? Am I this? Am I that? You are none. You are you. So that you has to come out. Okay, where the interpretation stops, then only all these things, truth will reveal itself.
uh, uh, Drop the mind means Guruji, that means mm, uh, drop the mind means what? Like
Drop the
in
mind
no
means
thought zone.
yes.
Okay.
Drop the mind means I'm not saying that do the brain surgery and take your brain out. I'm just
Okay.
saying that your thought, mind is interfering into the process by injecting some thoughts. If you just by meditation, if you can stop your thinking mind, truth will reveal itself. then you need to do anything. You have to only thing you have to, by skill, by meditation, you have to stop. Even if you cannot stop, at least you reduce the thought mind. The truth will reveal itself.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you. Suman, you raised your hand.
यस गुरुजी, जो मैंने आपको हेल्थ का पूछा भी था, is it due to the baggage that we carry, we have breakdowns in our health, in money, in relationship?
Yeah. Three things. Or these are all karmic. It is either it will affect your health, both reward and punishment we get in this, either health related or relationship related or money related, earning and all the property or job or business, whatever, but money related, these things. So if we have done some bad karma, then we get punishment into these three areas. If we've done some good karma, we get reward into these three areas. There is another part, but normal people have only three.
Okay, so how do we overcome? Only by meditation, or do we have some other way also, sir?
It depends upon which type of karma. So it is sanchita karma, means it is not affecting yet. It may come in future, is already in the storehouse, but already done some maybe bad thing in the past life or something. It is stored there. Anytime the astrologers, they can predict what time it may come. Something may happen based on that. Most possible time it may come where it can be actually give the result, from sanchita karma. Anyway, sanchita karma, to address sanchita karma is through meditation. In the dhyan agni, in the meditative fire, usko roast, karma beach ko roast karte hain. So more you meditate, less and less karma will remain. So that is our sanchita karma. प्रारब्ध कर्मा जो ऑलरेडी डाउनलोड हो चुका है, अभी वो चल रहा है, उसको जो रिड्यूस करने के लिए, दैट वी हैव टू डू क्रिया रेगुलरली, डेली क्रिया. When we do kriya, our sushumna nadi get clean. So from the energy, like energy body to physical body, when all the karma is coming, we are flushing them out. So that is the way. And third is kriyaman karma. Kriyaman karma means whatever we are doing now will create karma in future. क्रियामान कर्मा कोई बैड कर्मा ना हो जाए, इसीलिए you have to do that with awareness. If you are aware that yes, if I do this, मेरा बाद में भुगतना पड़ेगा, so you will not do it. That is the awareness. तो वो awareness में जो काम करते हैं, उसमें कोई कर्मा बांधता नहीं है. ठीक है, तो ये फ्यूचर से बचाने के लिए these are 3 तरीका है mainly.
Okay. Do we have any chanting of mantra or something like that also?
To reduce the karma?
Yeah.
No. कर्मा उससे कम नहीं होता. Chanting and mantra only, it brings your mind focused into one thing. माइंड भटकते रहते हैं ना, उसको एक जगह पे लेके आते हैं. उसका काम वही है. भजन कीर्तन, वो जो हम करते हैं ना, वो माइंड को कंट्रोल करने के लिए, लेकिन वो 1 से 0 नहीं करता. That only your meditation does that.
And what about that, Guruji, कि जब हम लोग जैसे कोई कीर्तन में जाते हैं and we listen to something very bhavuk bhajans and we have tears in our eyes, is it good?
See, there are 2 things here. I will answer your question. In this group, normally as a policy, कोई ritual, कोई धार्मिक कुछ चीज, उसके बारे में टिप्पणी नहीं करता.
Oh, okay.
हाँ, अच्छा है बुरा है, मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करता. और कोई और मास्टर कुछ बोला है, कुछ सिखाया है, उसके ऊपर भी मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करता. ओके. और एनी मीडिया में कुछ पोस्ट हुआ है, किसी ने दया कि इधर उधर कोई ऐसा हो गया है, वो गणपति से उधर से दूध निकल रहा है, सच है नहीं है, वो भी मैं टिप्पणी नहीं करता. सोशल मीडिया चीजें. बट जस्ट इसमें मैं जनरल से आपको एक ये जो बताता हूं कि होता क्या है. सी, एवरी सी जो है ना, एवरी सिंगिंग द भजन और ये सब चीजें जो है ना, हम विथ फुल इंटेंशन इंटीग्रिटी से करते हैं ना, एकात्म होके करते हैं, तो उसमें वो कॉन्शियसनेस का कनेक्शन आ जाता है। लाइक कुछ चीजों में है, कुछ गाने में भी ऐसे भी अब गाने सुनते हैं तो उसमें भी होता है, नॉट नेसेसरीली भजन ही हो, कोई भी गाना।
Yes.
तो उसमें एक एलिमेंट है विच क्रिएट्स अ कनेक्शन विद द कॉन्शियसनेस। जब वो कनेक्शन द कॉन्शियसनेस होता है ना, हमारा हायर बॉडी को पता है वो क्या है, वो ट्रुथ है, वो सच है, वो सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम का पाथ ओपन हो जाता है। जब वो कनेक्शन ओपन हो जाता है, ऑटोमेटिकली हमारा आंसू निकल आता है खुशी से। ओके, तो ये पॉसिबल है। वो कोई भी चीज में मतलब इसके लिए जरूरी नहीं है आप कुछ सुने, जस्ट एक सनराइज देख के भी हो सकता है, एक जगह पे कुछ ऐसे कुछ देख के, कुछ नेचुरल ब्यूटी देख के भी हो सकता है, एक छोटा सा एक फ्लावर को देख के भी हो सकता है, एक जो है ना बर्ड का सिंगिंग सुन के हो सकता है, वो किसी भी तरह हो सकता है। द प्योरिटी का जो पाथ है ना ओपन हो सकता है, एंड देन वी फील लाइक क्राइंग, बिकॉज दैट वी ऑल ऑफ अस वी हैव द इंस्ट्रूमेंट ना। हम बता रहे थे ना पहले पजल के लिए कि हम अपने आप में नहीं रहते, कुछ और बन जाते हैं, सो मेनी इमेजेस हम बना लेते हैं आपका। तो आपका अपना चीज जब टच होता है ना, तब आंसू निकल आते हैं, वो बहाना कुछ भी हो उसके लिए।
तो गुरुजी ये भी तो होता है ना, कई बार हम लोग कुछ चैलेंजेस हो रहे होते हैं लाइफ में, कुछ ब्रेकडाउन चल रहे होते हैं, उस समय कोई भजन सुन लिए और फिर अंदर से एकदम तकलीफ सा होके वो आंख से आंसू आता है। सो आर वी अट्रैक्टिंग इट मोर?
नहीं, सी, इफ इट इज बेनिफिट्स यू, यू डू इट, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। लेकिन गाना सुन के प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगा ऐसा तो नहीं है ना।
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन जैसे कहीं कीर्तन में बैठे हैं, कोई भजन सुन लिए, एकदम अंदर से भाव आके ना, वो तकलीफ की वजह से भी होता है ना, मेरे साथ ये चीज अभी हो रही है या ये चैलेंज से मैं गुजर रही हूँ, कि
हाँ
भगवान
हाँ।
मुझे इसको इस चीज से निकालो। तो अगर वो चीज हम लोग बोल रहे हैं तो क्या वी आर अट्रैक्टिंग मोर निगेटिव?
नो 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 नो, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट। नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है। आप वट एवर इट इज योर, वट आई एम सेइंग, ये वो आपको मन को यू आर गिविंग सम अनदर वर्जन ऑफ इट, इसीलिए अच्छा लग रहा है। बिकॉज आपका जो है ना मन उसमें बिजी था ना, इसमें टू टैकलिंग द रियलिटीज ऑफ हार्डनेस ऑफ लाइफ, उसमें से थोड़ा सा छुटकारा मिला, लाइक रिलैक्स हो गया माइंड थोड़ा सा, तो दैट इज अ गुड थिंग, इट्स ओके।
ओके।
हाँ, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। हाँ, बट थोड़ा सा मन को थोड़ा सा डाइवर्ट करना या कुछ और से मैं कंसंट्रेट करना, दिस इज ऑल फाइन। बट
थैंक यू गुरु।
स्पिरिचुअल तरीका ये नहीं है।
अच्छा।
स्पिरिचुअल तरीका है मन का परे जाओ, यू गो बियॉन्ड माइंड। आपका जो पीड़ा है ना मन की पीड़ा है, तो जहां पे मन ही नहीं रहा तो पीड़ा किस बात का।
ओके। ओके, थैंक यू गुरु जी।
ओके, ऑलराइट। Any other question? Okay, Vikas, okay, go ahead.
RPA, truth or to know myself. Because every new situation, what we are used to, habitual, every new situation we have one new mask. We are not the same, the true self.
Yeah.
And so much habitual of it that we have forgotten ourselves, what we are, what am I, what I am. We
Right.
have forgotten. We are not, uh, to reach to that I self. It has, is it, can it be done by efforts, our
No,
own efforts?
no. By dropping the effort, you will reach there. It is the path of pathlessness. हाँ, वही तो है ना, that is the trick. More you struggle, more you try, it will never reveal to you. Okay, but आप बाकी which is not you, means it is mind projection, उसको आप छोड़ देते हैं ना, इसको जाने देते हैं, the truth will reveal itself. उसको कोई import करने का जरूरत तो है नहीं. So it will reveal itself. Awareness will develop itself. Awareness is aware of itself. उसको import करने का जरूरत नहीं है, replace करके कुछ और को replace करके इसको लाऊं, ये सब applicable ही नहीं है उधर. Okay, you have to just shade which is not true reflection of you and let go. That's all. Even actually that is what best you can do. आपका जितने इमेज है तो वो अगर ड्रॉप कर दिया तो नाउ क्वेश्चन इज ड्रॉप कैसे करेंगे. सो देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ तरीका है. आई कैन टेल यू द वे आई हैव डन इट. मैं पूरे के पूरे चीज लेके बाबा जी और माता जी को समर्पण कर दिया. ट्रूली है, मीन्स बताने का बात नहीं है. ऐसे कोई सिचुएशन पैदा हो जाए, सपोज किसी ने आके आपको गाली दे दिया, तो बोले मुझे गाली दिया, तो दैट मीन्स आप ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं. सपोज यू आर टेलिंग आई हैव सरेंडर्ड टू गणपति, ओके, माय लाइफ. तो गणपति इज ओनर ऑफ योर लाइफ. लेना देना सब गणपति का साथ हो रहा है, आपके साथ नहीं. किसी ने आपको गाली दे दिया, भाई तू मेरा गाली दिया, तो ये मेरा आ गया ना इधर. तो वो तो अंदर ही था आपका, वो गया नहीं है. गणपति वो दिखाने वाली बात है. तो अगर आप उस सिचुएशन में आप बताएं कि देखो गाली भी गणपति को जा रहा है, कुछ मिल रहा भी गणपति आ रहा है. आपको अगर नया जॉब मिल गया तो यू टेल गणपति का नया जॉब मिला. अगर वो सच में आप कर पाएंगे ना, देन यू रीच टू योर ट्रूथ. उसको आगे ये नहीं है, बाकी सब बात बताने वाली बात है. मैं ये किया वो किया फलाना, तो होता कौन है करने वाला. तो जब वो अंदर से आता है ना, मैं तो कुछ होता ही नहीं हूं करने वाला, तब एक्चुअली इट ऑपरेट्स थ्रू यू. ओके, लेट मी पुट इन ए डिफरेंट रेस्पेक्ट. मैं जब ऑफिस में जाता हूं ना,
Yes.
कुछ कोई टेंशन नहीं है कि बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, इसको कैसे डील करें. तो देन somehow have done whatever is there and here and there, and जो भी कुछ हुआ है. Later on when I reflect back na, I see the things has happened through me. These are miracles. उस टाइम में वो सोच कैसे आया, even I don't know. I am amazed by the miracle happening through me every day. आप अगर इस पोजीशन में आ जाएंगे ना, whatever you are doing, you can feel the miracle. तब आपको समर्पण कंप्लीट हुआ. Whatever is happening even through you, it is with amazement. And whatever is going out from you is all expression of pure love, nothing else. आप कुछ कर नहीं रहा है, लोगों को हो रहा है, कुछ हीलिंग हो रहा है, कुछ लोगों को सॉल्यूशन मिल रहा है, हो रहा है. यू आर नॉट डूइंग इट. जिस मोमेंट में आप सोच भी लेंगे ना, क्लेम कर लेंगे ना, तो ये तो मैंने किया है, मैंने तो उसको बताया था ऐसे करो, किया, देखो हो गया ना, सक्सेस गया. That moment you are gone. You are dropped, 1,000 miles from the level where you should be the truth. फिर दलदल में जाके फंसा. फ्लाई हाई तो दूर की बात है, अभी भी कचरे में है, और आप जिसके साथ आपको कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, देयर आर फ्यू मोर गार्बेज कलेक्टर्स. ओके, तो यू आर जस्ट लाइक ए फीलिंग प्राउड, यू आर ए बेटर गार्बेज कलेक्टर. मैं उससे तो बेटर हूं. दैट इज मोस्ट ऑफ अस, ऑनेस्टली मोस्ट ऑफ अस, दैट इज द लाइफ वी आर लीडिंग.
Yes.
Comparing ourselves with a garbage collector. We need not to compare with anyone. We are that purity. We need to just allow it to express it through us. बाकी सब अपने आप होता जाएगा, कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है. सो दैट इज द थिंग. सो एनीवे, तरीका वही है. इफ यू आर अमेज्ड, ऐसे जो है ना, ऐसे आइडिया, हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल कि मेरा दिमाग में आया, ऐसा ये हो गया, देन यू, इट इज ट्रूली यू आर ऑपरेटिंग विदाउट एनी स्ट्रिंग्स अटैच्ड. Okay, it is difficult to express because it is very in thing. Yeah, so difficult to express. But try to give some nearby things, but it has not been able to express truly. But that is the truth, and you are the representative of the truth. You are the expression. We are all prema sarupa. We are made of pure love. We are expressing pure love. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, God bless you. Any other
Guruji,
question?
I have a question. Yeah,
Yes.
it's not a
Yes,
question. I
Chaitanya.
want to ask you, when you surrendered, Guruji, before your enlightenment or after your enlightenment?
After.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
After enlightenment, then I got all my question answer and all those things. So there is nothing else left. So when you surrender, we become. It is not that to whom you are surrender, not important. Anyone, किसी को भी आप surrender करो. But when you do that, you don't. Basically, you are not taking ownership of, everything what is happening to you and things like that. Then you got completely detached. And then you are leading a life of immortality. Like at the time of death, whatever you need to surrender, you already surrendered before death. That is your liberated living. तो क्या क्या चीज सरेंडर किया, और डेथ के टाइम जो भी जाएगा वो सब सरेंडर किया. होता डेथ के टाइम क्या किया जाता है, अपना ह्यूमन बॉडी, आपका नाम, आपका डेजिग्नेशन, आपका रिश्तेदारी, रिलेशनशिप्स, आपको बैंक बैलेंस, आपको डेजिग्नेशन, that what social status, property, everything goes. So if you just detach from that, you just surrender to those things, what anyway it will go at the time of death, you become a living enlightened person. Okay.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay. Bless you. Yes, Shraddhanjali.
Guruji, my question was something which Vikas had also asked related to that. Like in our lives, we have certain situations where we have to make some decisions, and then we are always confused whether we made the right decision or the
Yeah.
wrong decision. So, how does this like surrendering work? Like even if many a times I do that, I just say I'm leaving it to Babaji. Like maybe he will guide me, but sometimes still that feeling comes like, did I do the right thing? Will it be harmful in the future, or is it the right thing to do? So I mean, it means that maybe I have not surrendered
That's
completely. Is
correct.
it that?
You have not
Okay.
surrendered. Yeah. अगर
Okay.
सच में सरेंडर करे होते तो आप सोचते ही नहीं. You didn't
Mm-hmm.
have to think about it. See, strategy is you do your best
Mm-hmm.
and rest you leave it to divine. Ma phalashu kadachana.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you are even thinking in the brand name of मैं तो अच्छा ही चाहता हूँ,
Mm-hmm.
इनके लिए मैं कुछ डिसीजन लिया, मैं तो अच्छा चाहती हूँ, तो इन दैट केस वो आपको इस बहाने में ईगो वापस आ जाता है.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me tell a story of one of our, group member. I think she is not here today. Okay, yeah. Otherwise, I could have given the example to share her own story. But anyway, one of our group members, actually, what happened? They are brother and sister. So they live in the same city. So and their father was seriously ill. So between brother and sister, the discussion was going on the which hospital or clinic to be given. He was on the terminal illness kind of thing. So every day need to be visited. So in that city, it takes long time to travel from one place to another, like 2 hours one way. So the sister, who is our member and got in touch with me, and she is not insisting, recommended कि नजदीक वाला hospital में देते हैं, where 10 minutes distance में है. From the house it is only 10 minutes to go there. But the best hospital in the city is 2 hours away because of traffic. Distance is not that much, but at least the center of the city, the best hospital in the town, city is 2 hours. So one way 2 hours means if there is any, the sister is telling ki if there is any kind of emergency, then we cannot go there. No, it takes 2 hours to go. And कोई दवाई चाहिए, we can easily go 10 minutes में जाके कर सकते हैं. But the brother, he was insisting to give it to that best hospital. He says, whatever money is needed, I will pay, but give it to the best hospital. But that is the decision between the brother and sister. But anyway, so finally they have given him to the nearby hospital. And their father expired. Okay. Now that the lady, the sister is in the guilty feeling कि शायद उसमें अगर देते ना best hospital में शायद father बच जाते. That was a kashmakash. That is the guilty feeling. Okay, you understood? So your question is similar in nature. मैंने कुछ किया है, सच किया नहीं किया, अगर कुछ बुरा हो जाएगा तो ये all this thing. That's from that angle. So I have shown her 3 truths. Truth relieves you from any kind of thing you have. Any kind of duvida hai, bring the truth. Truth has a power to solve it. First question I have asked her, what was your intention when you recommended your father to be admitted in the nearby hospital? Was that you wanted to save yourself, that हमें ज़्यादा तकलीफ ना हो, or it is your father's betterment? कि कोई medicine का ज़रूरत पड़ गया, doctor ने बुला लिया, and all those kind of things. At least 2 times in a day or 3 times in a day we will visit. But दूर होगा तो एक ही time जा पाएंगे. She was saying, no, I was तो saying कि हम जब भी चाहे जाके देख सकते हैं, कुछ emergency आ गया तो कर सकते हैं, and all those things. I said, okay. So bottom line is, your intention was not to see your benefit. You see that your father's benefit कि नजदीक रहेंगे तो हम तुरंत जा सकते हैं, whatever. So your intention was good intention to help. You can visit multiple times in a day to your father, and if there is any emergency, you can arrange something very quickly. So that was your intention. So that is the number one. Second one was that what is the guarantee that if he is to admitted in the best hospital, still he will survive? I asked her, do you have the guarantee कि उधर जाते तो नहीं बच जाते? How do you know? उधर भी शायद नहीं हो सकता. Yeah, so there is no guarantee. So वही सोच लेना कि इधर होगा तो मर गया, उधर जाते तो बच जाते. That is just an idea. It may not be the truth. Okay. And third and most important part is any birth and death decision is taken by the respective soul. Okay, कब कैसे ये करेंगे, the soul will leave the body, is none of anybody's business. Nobody can do anything. ये हॉस्पिटल दूर की बात है. इवन लाइंग इन द बेड सोते सोते ही मर जा सकते थे, और हार्ट अटैक होके भी मर सकते थे. देयर इज नो सच थिंग कि ये हॉस्पिटल वो हॉस्पिटल एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. देयर इज नथिंग. If soul has decided to leave the body, then it will leave anyway. And nobody has that thing. But if somebody doesn't have a time to live, nobody else can do anything. It will still be alive. That is also true. Giving this truth, I asked her, who do you think of yourself? You are thinking you are responsible for somebody's birth or death. Who are you? You have no power whatsoever, even to cause of a death of someone. That is the truth. We don't have that power. We don't have that authority. Only the concerned soul has it. So thinking you are responsible somebody's death is utter nonsense. Okay, this is the truth. So these three truth, I explain it to her. Then guilty feeling has sorted out by itself.
Mm.
Okay, there is no point. There is nothing left to feel guilty about.
Mm.
Okay, so in your case, now let us come to the specific question you have asked. You do your best
Mhm.
in any given situation. You need not to be the best in the world.
Mhm.
Ideal father, ideal mother, ideal wife, ideal husband. No need. You do your best, which is possible comfortably. Why you need to do your best? Because later on, you should not think I could have done better, but I didn't do it that time. That's why.
Mm. Mm.
You do your best. It need not to be the best. It need to be world record. It should be your best. That's it.
Mm.
And rest you leave it to the divine. If instead of that something happens which is, it is not you wanted, let it be. It is divine will.
Mm.
Okay, you have to accept it. Accept it, what you cannot control. The serenity prayer, one day I explained. No?
Mm.
It is also important. We have to accept the things we cannot change, which is beyond our control.
Mm.
So you have to accept it. If you give the acceptance, then that's fine. But only thing you say that whatever possible from my side I have done, that part you should be truthful.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Oh.
So any given situation, you do that. That's it.
Mm.
Later on, if something didn't happen the way it should be, at least you are satisfied that you have done your best.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji.
Okay. God bless you. Okay, Suman. Yes.
हाँ गुरुजी, and thank you Shraddhanjali for your question. It really helped me also a lot.
Mm.
गुरुजी एक ये था ना कि जैसे बोलते हैं कि प्रभु इच्छा बिना एक पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता.
हाँ.
And after
So,
that we are doing bad karma so many times और उसके फिर हम लोग प्रारब्ध कर्म and whatever you said उसका फिर हम लोग
yes.
अंजाम भी भुगतते हैं. We have so many
Correct.
challenges in our life.
Mhm.
And second question is that कि जैसे
No, no, no.
अब
एक
हम
सेकंड, एक सेकंड, सेकंड क्वेश्चन नहीं. अगर पहला क्वेश्चन को सॉर्ट
okay
आउट करते हैं, तो आपको कहने का मतलब है अगर बैठ कर भी गुरु के बिना अगर नहीं होता, तो बैठ कर में भी गुरु आके करते रहते हैं, हमें भुगतना पड़ता है. दैट इज योर क्वेश्चन.
नहीं
तो
जब प्रभु इच्छा बिना कोई पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता बोलते हैं उनकी इच्छा से ही सारा काम होता है. देन हाउ कैन हम लोग बैठ कर्म कर जाते हैं.
हाँ, मैं भी वही बोल रहा हूँ. बैठकर में भी प्रभु ही कर रहे हैं. फिर अब प्रभु की इच्छा बिना अगर कुछ नहीं हिलता, तो जो हमें काम करते हैं वो भी प्रभु की इच्छा में ही हो रहा है, तो हमें क्यों भुगतना पड़ता है ना?
हमें क्यों भुगतना पड़ता नहीं बोल रहे, मतलब वो हमसे होता ही क्यों है. वाई आर नॉट वी स्टॉपिंग आवर सेल्फ, या फिर वो चीज हमसे होती ही क्यों है.
अच्छा, चले ठीक. ओके, मैं आपको समझाता हूँ. आप अच्छी तरह से समझे. ओके, कर्मा थोड़ी बाद में आएंगे. जब भी हम जन्म लेते हैं ना, हमें क्रिएटर के साथ एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करते हैं. उस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को बोलते हैं फ्री विल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. फ्री विल. हमारा अपना जो इच्छा है वो हम व्यक्त कर सकते हैं 3 चीजों में. एक, जो हम सोचेंगे एक मोमेंट में, एवरी गिवन मोमेंट में जो हम सोचेंगे, जो बात करेंगे और जो काम करेंगे, ये 3 चीज हमारे अंडर में है. इस बीच कोई नहीं आता, कोई प्रभु नहीं आता इस बीच में, क्योंकि हमने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन कर चुके होते हैं सब ने. ये एक तरह से एक एम्पावरमेंट है, क्योंकि आपको लाइफ आपको जीना है. अगर आपको ये आजादी नहीं दी जाएगी तो आप जिएंगे कैसे? अब तो रोबोट हो जाएगा, फिर वो तो ह्यूमन बीइंग नहीं रहेगा. तो इसीलिए फ्री विल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हम सबके साथ होता है. और जो भी कर्मा हम बांटते हैं ना, ये फ्री विल के वजह से बनते हैं. अगर हम अपना फ्री विल इस्तेमाल नहीं करते हैं, हमारा फ्री विल को सरेंडर कर देते हैं ना, वो प्रभु से इच्छा के अनुयायी चलते हैं, तो कोई कर्मा नहीं बनता. वो तो जीरो कर्मिक वर्क बोलते हैं उसको, ठीक है। तो जो भी सच में अगर गाइडेंस में चलते हैं, प्रभु की इच्छा के अनुसार चलते हैं, उसका कोई कर्मा नहीं बांधता है। सो ओनली दो, उसी टाइम में जो वो they go away with their free will and under the free will, अगर ignorance के वजह से कुछ करते हैं ना, कर्मा तभी बांधते हैं। that is the answer to your first question, ठीक है। अभी सेकंड क्वेश्चन क्या है?
नहीं सर, नहीं गुरुजी, इसी से समझ में आ गया। सेकंड
अच्छा
क्वेश्चन का भी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन से ही मेरा क्लियर हो गया।
अच्छा, चलें ठीक है। तो उसके मतलब ये कर्मा जो भी होता है ना, वो फ्री विल के वजह से होता है। अगर फ्री विल आपसे ले लिया जाए ना, देन यू बिकम ए रोबोट।
ओके।
In other words, like I'm saying that lower level animals are like that. They can do only a certain things. ओके, एक ही तरह का खाना खाते हैं, एक ही तरह का लाइफ जीते हैं, ऑल दिस। तो वो उनका फुल्ली अंडर द प्रभु के इच्छा के अनुसार होता है सब कुछ। इसीलिए लो लेवल में यदि माइंड एक्टिव नहीं है, तो वो एनिमल का कर्म नहीं होता है, बिकॉज उसका फ्री विल ही है नहीं।
तो जो एनिमल है वो सिर्फ अपने कर्म काटने के लिए जन्म लेते हैं फिर?
एनिमल कौन सा एनिमल?
कोई भी, जैसे ना जो जन्म ले चुके हैं, उनकी फ्री विल तो नहीं है, लेकिन एज ए एनिमल वो लोग जन्म ले चुके हैं, तो फिर वो अपने कर्म काटने के लिए हुए ना?
हमने सबने ले चुके हैं, ऑल ऑफ अस।
ओके।
ह्यूमन का पहले एनिमल हो चुके हैं, बिकॉज एक्सपीरियंस लेने के लिए, टू हैव द एक्सपीरियंस, ठीक है। तो वो और भी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मैटर है, तो एनिमल का आप छोड़ें, स्टिक टू ह्यूमन बीइंग, ठीक है ना
जी।
हाँ, तो ह्यूमन बीइंग का आप अगर अपना फ्री विल इस्तेमाल करते हैं, तो उसका जिम्मेदारी भी लेना पड़ता है। वो कर्मा इसीलिए भुगतना पड़ता है, बिकॉज इट इज अ रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। एवरी पावर कम्स विथ ए रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। ओके। हम जब वो बच्चे बड़े हो जाते हैं, तो उसको जो है ना, खर्चा पानी के लिए हम बोलते हैं, ठीक है बच्चे तू ये ले जा, तू 5,000 रुपया महीने के लिए खर्चा कर, ठीक है ना। वो 5,000 रुपीज कैसे खर्चा होगा, दैट बिकम्स हिज रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। दिस इज ए गिवन फॉर, इट इज नॉट फॉर गुड, नॉट फॉर बैड, इट इज गिवन एज ए एम्पावरमेंट। उसको कुछ फ्रीडम मिले, वो अपने खुशी से कुछ जिए, कुछ करें, इसके लिए फ्री विल भी इस तरह ही है। क्रिएटर हमने दिया है सो दैट वी कैन एंजॉय द लाइफ द वे वी वांट, ओके। बट वो अगर गलत इस्तेमाल करते हैं, किसी का दुख पहुंचाते हैं, किसी का नुकसान पहुंचाते हैं, तो दैट बिकम्स ए बैड कर्मा, एंड हमें बिकॉज ऑफ द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उसका भुगतना पड़ेगा हम।
तो अगर हमसे कुछ बैड कर्मा होता और हमारे परिवार को भी भुगतना पड़ता, सो आर दे आल्सो कनेक्टेड विथ इट?
Anybody has become your family members are automatically already connected with the karma in the past lives, okay। इस लाइफ में होगा या नहीं होगा, दैट डिपेंड्स which type of karma it is। वो केस अगर आएगा तो मैं बता सकता हूँ कि इसमें बाकी इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, नहीं होते, बट नॉर्मली नो। नॉर्मली कर्मा इंडिविजुअल होते हैं, ओके। सो हम जो करते हैं उसी के अंदर हमें भुगतना पड़ता है। एक फैमिली भी में भी 5 ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स होते हैं, 5 डिफरेंट तरीके का होता है। कोई अच्छा लाइफ जीता है, कोई अच्छा लाइफ नहीं जीता है, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर ओन इंडिविजुअल कर्मा, दे केम फ्रॉम द सेम फैमिली।
But if they are living in a joint family, they have to bear each and every other's consequences also?
No।
Okay.
तो जो क्या बोलते हैं, यू नो रत्नाकर स्टोरी, महर्षि वाल्मीकि अर्लियर लाइफ ही वाज ए डेकॉइट ना, रत्नाकर। So he used to steal, robbery and money from the people and kill each and everything. So one day that Narayan came and passing through that jungle, he asked that तुम्हारा इतना पापों का ये कौन करेगा? Who will take responsibility of it? बोला मैं तो अपना फैमिली को इसके करने के लिए कमाई कर रहा हूँ, तो माई फैमिली विल बेयर ऑल दिस थिंग्स, जो पाप पुण्य जो भी हैं वो भी शेयर करेंगे। तो बोलता है ठीक है, तुम बाद में आई एम सिटिंग हियर, आई विल नॉट रन अवे फ्रॉम हियर, तुम जाकर पूछ कर आओ तुम्हारा फैमिली से, जो कौन लेगा तुम्हारा पाप का, ये तुम जो कर रहे हो ना, लोगों को मार रहे हो, उसको छीन रहे हो, उसका तुम फैमिली के लिए कर रहे हो, तुम्हारे फैमिली वाले को पूछ कर आओ। तो जिया पहले उसको अपना ये इसके पास उसको पेरेंट्स के पास, एजेड पेरेंट्स, वो बोलता है कि देखो मैं अभी दस्युवृत्ति बोलते हैं जो रोबरी करता हूँ, तो उसको तो तुम्हारे लिए ही करता हूँ, देखभाल करने के लिए, तुमको अच्छा जिंदगी जीने के लिए। तो तो मेरा ये जो पाप है उसको तो कुछ शेयर तो तुम भी करोगे, यू आर माई फैमिली मेंबर। तो उनको पेरेंट बोले देखो भाई, हमारा तो जब हम यंग थे तो जो है कमाई करते थे, उससे तुम्हारा परवरिश किया, अभी तुम्हारा परवरिश के बाद अभी ये तुम्हारा जिम्मेदारी है हमें देखना, तो तुम कैसे इनकम करते हो तुम्हारे ऊपर है, उसको पाप पुण्य जो भी है तुम्हें मिल रहा है, हमें इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है, ये तुम्हारा ड्यूटी है हमको देखभाल करना, एंड दैट ड्यूटी यू आर डूइंग। तो तुम कैसे उसको करते हो, तो उसको पाप हम क्या कैसे लेंगे। तो थोड़ा सा वो सोचा नहीं था ऐसा ही करेंगे। तो फिर वो आप ये बच्चे को पास गया, बोला देखो तुम्हारा जो है, मैं तुम्हारा जो तुम्हारे लिए सब कुछ है, तुम्हारा शिक्षा अच्छे हो, तुम्हारा देखभाल अच्छे हो, इसीलिए मैं ये करता हूँ, तो तुम तो हमारा ये पाप का भी तुमको ये करना, शेयर करना पड़ेगा तुम्हें। ये बोला नहीं, हम क्या करेंगे, हम तो बच्चे हैं, हम जब बड़े हो जाएंगे हम अपना खुद कमाई करेंगे, अभी तो आपका ड्यूटी है हमें अब ये करना, सब खाना वाना देना, शिक्षा देना है आपका जिम्मेदारी है, अब आप ये काम कैसे काम करते हैं तो आपके ऊपर है ना, हम वो पाप कैसे लें। फिर वो अपने बीवी के पास गए, तो बीवी को भी बताया कि तुम तो एटलीस्ट मेरा ये सहधर्मिणी हो, तो तुमको तो मेरा तो पाप का तो तुम तो कुछ हिस्से तो तुम्हें लेना चाहिए। तो बोले माफ करे मेरा पतिदेव, ये तो मैं तो नहीं ले सकता, मेरा काम है घर चलाना, मैं आपको जो है ना पेरेंट्स को देखता हूँ, बच्चे को देखभाल करता हूँ, खाना पकाती हूँ, एंड ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, सो आई एम डूइंग माय ड्यूटी। कैसे आप पैसा कैसे लाते हैं तो आपका जिम्मेदारी है, वो मैं कैसे लूं। सो ऑल हिज फैमिली मेंबर्स टोल्ड दे आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ ये पाप और जो भी है इसका कर्मा का कोई भागीदारी नहीं है, वो अपना अपना ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं सब लोग, दे आर नॉट टेकिंग हिज शेयर ऑफ कर्मा। तब जाके उसको पैर पड़ गया कि आप उपाय बताइए। तो मैं तो सोचा था कि मैं सबके अच्छा के लिए कर रहा हूँ जो भी कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन अभी तो देखा कि कोई इन्हें तैयारी नहीं है, कोई भी तैयार। उससे भी बड़ी बात यह है कि वो अपना अपना धर्म निभा रहे हैं, और मेरा धर्म है उनको प्रोवाइड करना, तो वो सब तो पूरा मेरा ऊपर है, आप फिर उपाय। एनीवे, तो वहां से वो जो है ना उसको फिर मंत्रा दिया कि ठीक है तुम मंत्रा दिया, राम नाम जप करो, तो राम तो होता नहीं था, मरा 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 करके चालू किया, देन फाइनली बिकम राम, एंड देन महर्षि वाल्मीकि हुए। एनीवे, दैट वाज द स्टोरी। ओके, पौराणिक स्टोरी है। तो इसमें से है कि इन कर्मा इज इंडिविजुअल, फैमिली अगर हो, इट डिपेंड्स अपन हाउ इट इज प्लेड आउट, बट ऑटोमेटिक शेयरिंग नो।
तो इसका मतलब कोई भी हम लोग का अगर मनी में भी कोई चैलेंज आ रहा है तो वो मेरी फैमिली का भी और मेरा भी, वो कुछ ऐसा कर रहा है कि हम लोग साथ में भुगत रहे हैं।
हाँ, करेक्ट।
और
सबने
आज
अपने अपने सोल की तरफ से चूज किया है कि दे विल अंडरगो दिस काइंड ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस जॉइंटली एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम। यस।
ओके, और आज जो मैं करूंगी उसका मुझे आगे फिर मुझे खुद को ही भुगतना है वो भी।
आप जो करेंगे उसको उसको भागीदारी ऑटोमेटिकली कोई नहीं लेगा, लेकिन ऑफ कोर्स इफ दे जॉइंटली यू आर डूइंग समथिंग, वो बात अलग है।
थैंक यू गुरुजी, थैंक यू। एक बहुत डीप था मेरा, वो आज क्लियर हो गया। थैंक यू गुरुजी।
ओके, ऑलराइट, गॉड ब्लेस यू। ओके, fine. I think almost only 15 minutes left, so we'll just go for Kriya and see how much meditation we can do, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. All right.